Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a chit chat get ready with me / life update. I also have something really cool at the end of this video, so watch to the end and figure out how you could be entered to win because I'm feeling like I'm overdue for a giveaway. Stay tuned till the end and I'll give you guys all the deets and how to enter. It's going to be super easy. Let's get started with the video. Oh, don't mind everyone. My freaking burn. I curled my hair. I didn't like it, so I just threw it up. But I burned the crap out of my forehead. Holler at me if you do the same, because I constantly do it, and it's so terrible of me. I'm in my feelings lately, and I think I just need to talk it out. I feel better once I talk things out. I'm just going to tell you guys what I'm using as I'm talking about it. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is bomb. I usually just push up my eyebrows. This, if you're in a hurricane, this stuff will keep your eyebrows in place. There are some big transitions and moves happening in the Hinojo's household. We are getting ready to move. I'm gonna go ahead and use CoverGirl Honey Brown Ultra Fine Eyebrow Pencil. I'm not showing how excited I am as I feel on the inside. You all know my father passed away about a year ago. His anniversary of his passing is coming up in October. For the past few months, I've been feeling off, really off. It's a lot harder for me to get excited about things, and I'm barely recognizing that it has a lot to do with my dad. I think it just clicked for me not too long ago. I mean, I understand that I'm grieving and that everyone does it in their own way, but I am a very proud person, and I pride myself on being very strong and processing things in a healthy manner, and also being able to handle life and anything that it throws at me. I tend to put on a brave face and say everything's okay and push through things. That's how I get through things. I push past them, and I don't like to talk about the heavy stuff. I know that my father's passing and not being here is really, I'm starting to recognize that it's affecting me a lot more than I let on. I'm slowly learning how to process those feelings. There's some really great things that are happening in my life right now, and I should be jumping up and down so excited, and yes, I am, and I smile. There's this underlying sort of cloud feeling. For instance, this year has been a lot of firsts without my dad for my family and I, and on Mother's Day weekend, it hit me. I didn't want to do anything, and I remember I slept all weekend, and I just thought I was really tired. I was like, God, I just worked really hard. There was a lot to do. I've been working on a lot of projects at work. I just chalked it up to me being exhausted from the work week, and I was like, I just want to chill at home, and I slept most of the weekend. And if you know me, that's not like me. My mind is constantly running. I need my sleep, but I don't sleep in late, and I don't stay in bed all day. That is not me. I wasn't able to identify what was pulling me to my bed, or what has been keeping me in my bed lately. My husband came home, and he laid down with me, and he woke me up, and he was like, hey, you took a nap? I was like, I've been sleeping all day. And then I remember I checked my phone, and my sister had sent me a picture of us, of my dad and I when I was little, and I just started bawling. I reflected on the past 2 days, and I realized that I am not one who is familiar with those sort of struggles. I've never dealt with it in my life. Maybe a little anxiety, but I mean, that's normal, especially when you're, doing new things, conquering new events in life. A little anxiety is normal, and a lot of people would argue and say that it's actually really good. And I just like to rub this in with my fingers. This is going to be a very easy look. Just to give you guys a little background on how I am priding myself on being a strong person and someone who just keeps moving forward no matter what the situation is. When my father had passed away, I went back to work the following week. I remember I was handling a large program at work, and I knew I needed to get back to tie up a lot of loose ends because I knew there were going to be a lot of things I wanted to be with my family for, you know, that had to do with my dad. And I sort of just pressed on, you know. It was the only thing I knew how to do. Resiliency has been built into me as a child, and that mainly comes from my dad. He would always say, life goes on, you got to keep going. You know, bad things are always going to happen, but you have to know how to handle them. Keep going, keep moving, don't stop. Don't dwell, you know, think of the good, think of the happy. My dad wasn't one to sit and pity himself and feel bad. He was like, we got to just keep it pushing. So I get a lot of that from him, and that's what I did. Lately, when lots of good things are happening and it's hard for me to be happy about it because I relate it back to my dad's not here, he's the first person I would call. He would be the first person I would text and say, hey, it'd be him, my husband, my sisters, you know, and it's just, I'm learning to recognize that this isn't like a temporary thing. This is gonna be a feeling that's never gonna go away. There's always gonna be moments in my life where I'm like, dang, I wish my dad was here, or I wish I could text him, or I wish I could call him or hear his voice or hear the excitement, you know? I'm learning that anniversaries are a big thing. I didn't think they were. People were telling me the first year, you know, after someone's who's been in your life forever, especially like a parent or anyone who's close to you has passed, is the hardest. I knew it would be, but it affected me in a way that I didn't understand and I couldn't recognize. That's why on Mother's Day, I was in bed all day, and I didn't, because Mother's Day was the day that we would celebrate my dad. We would celebrate him on Mother's Day and Father's Day. I could not recognize that the way I was reacting was related to me grieving my father, because it is a year of firsts. You know, we had our first holidays without him. That was really hard. We had our kids' first birthdays without him. We had, you know, our first Father's Days without him. And it's hard to understand that, you know, this is the new normal. There's still times where I pull up to my sister's house and I see my dad's car and I'm just like, for a quick second, my dad's here. I had this moment with one of my friends at work, and we were talking about me getting out of the military, and I was like, yeah, my dad has like my top. And then I was like, he has one when I was a cop, and I was like, I'm gonna give him this one. And then I stopped, and I was gonna say, I'm gonna give him this one when I get out for my new career field. And then I stopped, and I sort of had to like reframe. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna put this one in my closet. And I still have moments like that, because it feels still fresh and new. Like he's gonna walk through the door, or he's gonna call me. And I know that's not the case. You know, it just kind of shocks you into reality. Life is really hard when things like this happen. It's hard for me to talk about it. Family recently went racing and took my dad's car out for the first time, and I just couldn't bring myself to go. It's just hard, you know. And I have a lot of feelings since I'm starting new things and I'm entering this new phase in my life. And I always thought that when I got out of the military that he was there when I joined, and I always thought I would get out and go home and we would talk and laugh about it. It's just not the case. So it's just a new normal. I try to focus on the positive things in life, even when it's really hard, you know. That's all I can do. Being with my kids helps me a lot. Laughing and doing fun things with my husband and just having him with me helps a lot. All these changes and good things that are happening just are hard because my life mentor isn't here, and I'm trying to process and give myself permission to feel those things and be okay, because I'm learning that I really shame myself when I get like this. Like, in the morning for work a lot, like I'll start tearing up when I think about it or hear a song, and I shame myself. Like, Savannah, stop being a little bitch. We got stuff we need to do today. Just keep going. And I need to stop that. I just need to be a little more gentle with myself, you know? Because I would never do that to someone else. If someone came to me with the type of things that I'm feeling and said those things, I would be so empathetic and want to help them any way that I can, and, you know, let them unload all of that onto me so that I can maybe help them feel a little lighter after they spoke with me. This isn't something that I'm gonna get over in a year, or that I'm gonna feel better in 6 months. I'm just a person who prides myself on moving forward and being strong and being resilient, and I'm recognizing that that's built into me, that was built into me as a child from my dad. So there's lots of good things happening, and I'm trying to stay in the positive and surround myself with people who are positive and who are happy for me, and people that I can genuinely be happy for. It's really easy for me to be grateful because every day I see my kids, man, I am so grateful for that. Every day my husband comes home and I just get to be with him. The littlest things I think about are really what I'm grateful for. I'm just trying to find ways to be more gentle with myself and allow myself to feel those things, because that's the only way I'm going to process it. I just wanted to share that because I think it's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable, and I'm learning that vulnerability is something that I always thought that people would attack me for or use against me to hurt me. But if we had more vulnerable people in this world, I think we would all be a lot more gentler with each other. And I'm learning to be okay and comfortable in that space, and to share that with people, because I don't really talk to people about it. Like, I like to talk about my dad, but I don't talk about his passing. And I don't, just because it's, even saying it's such a deep hurt is, doesn't even explain it. And I totally ruined this by not even putting on makeup. Or not, I just stopped. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going. And I just put on, what I've really been into is like putting on liquid. Ugh, I'm not even gonna try and cover that up. I'm done with it. I'm living my life. I'm out here being vulnerable. Let's go with it. But anywho, I really wanted to try this hard candy. It's called the Just Glow Baked Highlighting Trio. I'm just excited to try both of them. I'm gonna mix them both together. Let's see how they work. Ooh! This video was like all over the place. All right, but I'm so excited. I can't with this. I can't. I'm loving it. Go ahead and pop some pinky blush on this. I'm gonna use the MAC Pinch O Peach. Yes, boo, we're here. We're doing the damn thing. And then I'm gonna use the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lip Gloss in the shade Peach Tea. This stuff is very moisturizing for your lips. Loves it. Loves it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara. Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is the one in Blackest Black. I love this mascara so much because it literally, you can like squeeze in between every lash. This is the look. I love it. Very easy. I'm trying to show you guys that it's really not hard. Makeup is not as difficult as everyone makes it out to be. Yes, you can do intricate looks and look beautiful and do as much as you want, but also you can do a lot with very little. It's just about placement, your technique, what works for your face. It really is that simple. Like, I just put on my foundation with my fingers. Like, you really don't even need a lot. Like, it really just depends on what you're trying to do. It's so much easier for me to take care of my skin so that I don't have to wear so much makeup. I'm trying to keep it low maintenance as I can because I'm not trying to spend like an hour to 2 hours getting ready in the morning. Although sometimes that is fun for me. I know everyone is different, but that is very fun for me, and I love when I have the time to do that. What did we learn? One, I'm not good at chit chat get ready with me's because once I get passionate and I start talking about something, I'm just gonna go off and forget about the makeup. I will work on that. Also, I did promise you guys a surprise and a giveaway, so I am so excited to announce that we are over 100 subscribers. Yes, we are. Family, friends, amigas, familia, we're there. And I also really wanted to do a giveaway, so I'm going to be giving away a $50 Sephora gift card. And how do you enter, you ask? Glad you asked. You have to like this video, comment below. 2, you have to be following me on Instagram. And 3, you have to be subscribed to my channel. So do all those 3 things and you'll be entered to win, and I will be picking a winner this weekend, and I will be reaching out to them, and I will send you your gift via snail mail, aka USPS. Old school, right? I hope you guys like this look and this little chit chat, slow, not get ready with me, take forever to chit chat. Anyways, hope you guys like this video, and I can't wait to see you this weekend so that we can pick a winner. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.